All right, guys, this is Mr. H. This is question number 22 from the January 2023 Algebra 1 Regents. I'm going to show you how to solve this problem, and then I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel. All right, so question 22 says, if the zeros of the function g of x are a -3, 0, and 4, which function could represent g of x? All right, first thing you should know is because we have, oops, I didn't make a picture that I had. So let me take a picture of this. Usually I like to start by making a picture. All right. So we got a picture. So the first thing you should notice is that we have 3 zeros. So if we have 3 zeros, that means that the degree of our polynomial has to be 3 or higher. So this has a 1, this has a 1. So the degree of this function is going to be x squared. The same thing with this one is going to be x squared. This one has an x, has an x, has an x. So this will be x third. This is x, x, x. This is also x third. So just doing that, just knowing that if you have 3 zeros, you have to have at least a degree of 3, we can eliminate these two. But let's say you didn't know that. So let's go back and just start like you didn't know any of that. But you do now. All right, so I'm going to go back, get rid of that. Let me get rid of this. All right, so now, so what we're going to do is we're just going to graph each one of these functions, and we're just going to see where the zeros are. And the ones that have a 0 at a -3 at 0 and 4, that's going to be our answer. So, so what we're going to use is we're going to use the graphing calculator. So we go here, we're going to go to graph, and then we're going to enter the first one. So it's going to be x plus parentheses x plus 3, and then x minus 4. And then I press enter. And you can see the zeros are here. This is a -3, and this is a +4. So it has 2 of the zeros, but it doesn't have a 0 at 0. So this is not the answer. By the way, let me show you one more thing. If you want to actually check these zeros, all you have to do is do menu 6, and then the very first option is 0. So if we want to find what the coordinates are, we just drag it, and it tells you that it's -3, 0. And then if we want this one over here, we would also do menu 61, and we would start to the left of the 0 and then pull it. And so it tells us what the 2 zeros are, -3 and 4. But it doesn't have one at 0, which is what we expected. So we would go over here and we would eliminate this one. This one is going to be eliminated for the same reason. It's not going to have a 0 at 0. So now let's just check these two choices. So I'm going to go back to the calculator. I'm going to get rid of this one. So I'm going to do menu 14, get rid of this. And then I'm going to enter the third option, third choice. So this is going to be x times x plus 3, and then times x minus 4. And then I press enter. Now, the reason I did this is I want you guys to see these errors, because when you take the test, you're probably going to make a mistake or you're going to do something like this, but you got to know how to fix it. This is the easy fix. All it's saying is you need to put a multiplication symbol in between the x and the parentheses. And so if I put a actual multiplication symbol and then I do it, voila, there's my graph. Now let me move this out of the way. Now you can see that this graph has 3 zeros. It has one here, it has one here, and it has one here. Basically, zeros, if you didn't remember this, is where the graph crosses the x-axis. That's where the output is 0. So here's one, here's another one, here's the third one. Now we just got to find out if they're actually a -3, 0, and 4. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to use menu 61. And all right, so this 0 is a -3, 0. Then I'm going to do menu 61 again. And I'm going to do here. There's the other 0. And then I'm going to do menu 61 again. And I'm going to do this 0. All right, so the zeros are at a -3, at 0, and 4, which is what we were looking for. So our answer to our question is number 3. That's it. That's how you can do it. Keep it simple. I'm going to stop this recording and post it to my YouTube channel. Bye.